Marcus Aurelius kept secrets, not because he was deceptive, but because he understood something most people don't. The Stoics believe there are 3 things you should never share with others. The third one will change how you see relationships forever. In a world where oversharing is rewarded with likes and validation, the ancient Stoics practiced something radical: strategic silence. They understood that some information, once shared, becomes ammunition. Some dreams, once spoken, lose their power. And some struggles, once broadcast, invite interference. Today, we're diving into the 3 categories of information the Stoics kept close. This isn't about being secretive or manipulative. It's about protecting your peace, your progress, and your power. The first thing Stoics never shared? Their plans. Epictetus warned, "First learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak." He knew that premature announcement kills momentum. Here's why. When you tell someone about your big plan, starting a business, writing a book, getting fit, something psychological happens. You get a dopamine hit. Your brain registers the goal as partially accomplished just by speaking it. Social psychologists call this social reality. You feel the satisfaction without doing the work. But there's something darker. The moment you share your plan, you invite opinions. And opinions, even well-meaning ones, create doubt. Your vision gets diluted by committee. Someone says, "But what about?" And suddenly you're defending instead of building. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, not a public manifesto, his private journal, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." He didn't announce his philosophy, he lived it. Then people noticed. Modern application, that business idea, build it in silence. That fitness goal, let your results speak. That creative project, finish the first draft before you mention it exists. The Stoics understood that results are bulletproof. Announcements are vulnerable. The second thing Stoics never shared? Their weaknesses. Now hold on. Before you think this contradicts modern therapy culture and vulnerability movements, understand the distinction. The Stoics weren't against self-awareness or working on your struggles. They were against broadcasting them strategically. Seneca wrote, "If you wish to be loved, love." But he also said, "Share your prosperity, conceal your poverty." He knew human nature. Not everyone cheering in your front row wants you to win. Here's the nuance modern Stoicism teaches. Share your struggles with a mentor, a therapist, a close friend who's proven trustworthy. But don't broadcast your every insecurity to the world expecting compassion. Some people collect your weaknesses, they file them away. Then when competition arises or conflict emerges, they pull out your own words as weapons. You said yourself you struggle with confidence. Remember when you admitted you're afraid of confrontation? The Stoics practiced what they called Prosoche, attention to the present moment with full awareness. This includes social awareness. Who earns your vulnerability? Who's proven safe? Marcus had his journal. Epictetus had his students. Seneca had Lucilius. Notice, close, tested relationships, not public announcements. Your weaknesses aren't for entertainment. They're not for bonding with strangers. They're material for your own work. Modern application, stop oversharing in job interviews. Stop apologizing preemptively in negotiations. Stop explaining your insecurities to people who haven't earned that trust. Protect your soft spots, not because you're ashamed, but because you're strategic. The third thing Stoics never shared? Their good deeds. This one hits different in the Instagram era. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good." Notice what's missing? And tell everyone about it. The Stoics believe that when you broadcast your generosity, you corrupt it. You turn virtue into performance. The act stops being about helping and becomes about being seen helping. They call this Oikeiôsis, acting in harmony with nature without need for external validation. You help because it aligns with your character, not because it feeds your ego. When you post about donating, volunteering, or helping someone, you're no longer doing it for them. You're doing it for likes, and your brain knows it. The act loses its power. Plus, constant self-promotion of your goodness signals insecurity. Truly confident people don't need an audience for their character. Their actions speak over time. Modern application. Do the good deed. Don't post about it. Let others discover your character through experience, not through your highlight reel. The Stoics understood. True virtue is quiet. It's consistent. It doesn't need applause. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, yet his most powerful work was a diary no one was meant to read. That's the Stoic way. Build in silence, struggle in private, help without credit, not because you're secretive, but because you're serious. The world is loud enough. Your life's work doesn't need commentary, it needs commitment. Now go, be quiet, be great.